Corey Seager. The shortstop takes the ball. Donald. In his 6th season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a slurve, a forkball, and he works in a sinker.
1-1.
That one at triple digits.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken
bat, gotta be a short
you
game.
jog back to the dugout.
Then I gotta get home for lunch.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one is gone up onto the balcony. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. Bryce Harper to the plate. Reynolds on the run. And that's the 3rd out. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Castro. Out to short, Seager. Handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Bryce Harper.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
On the ground, right side. Finds his way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Swings through that one. Man at first, one away. Next pitch inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Yeah, that's fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. The tag at third, and he's out. Seager stands in now. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Fires over to Hoskins, and Seager is set down. That's the inning. Back here in the desert, Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And that is out of play. Ball to strike. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. That one missed. That's towards center. Beltran flashes the leather on the run and catch.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that's down, a base hit. Reynolds hustles to get it in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 down. This is Corbin Carroll. Fought off foul. Donaldson delivers. Swing and a ground ball. Castro. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the second. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And that one hammered. That's back. You can kiss it goodbye.
This is baseball.
Oh, muscle to center field. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Simmons makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Ryan Reynolds here.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one close, ruled the ball. And 1-1. And a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Upstairs.
One ball, one strike.
And now 2-1. Reynolds, the runner at second with one away. In the air out to center. Beltran on the move. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and the inning is over. And we're back. And now the DH, Jacob Wilson. Donaldson back to work. Ramirez fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Strikes him out with 1-0-2.
It's got to be a short game.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This to third. Fires to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done. Set for the bottom of the third. So here is Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2 is the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Carlos Beltran. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that skips in the dirt.
1-1.
On the ground. Fires over to Hoskins. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. In there for strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one almost got him. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that'll do it. On to the fourth, and now the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Castro makes the grab, 1 down. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And here is Ted Simmons. Foul ball. Foul ball there. Castro. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Corey Seager. Aaron Bummer on to pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And that misses. And that's ball one. Just missed. And a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hit in the air, center field. Beltran should have this one. One down. Carlos Santana now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Santana, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
The count 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there are two down. Two down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Harper makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in the desert at the plate, Jeremy Pena. First pitch misses.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
Runner on the move. They pitch out. Tries to get back and save.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
That's down and in.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First and second, no outs. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Bunts it towards the mound. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So bases all loaded up. Next to hit, Jacob Wilson. Golden opportunity right here. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one, and a run scores on the double play. And here's Corey Seager to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Fouled off. He was late.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Ground ball up the middle. Seager in plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning. And now Brian Reynolds. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Just missed.
Inside.
Out towards right center field. Harper hustling after it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. 2 down. This is Willie Castro.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Up the middle, Seager fires over to first. Third out. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fouled off left side. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Hit on the ground to short. Castro slings to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Here is Bryce Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first. And that quickly 2 away. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. That misses the zone. And the count even 1-1. Dominguez on the move. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the sixth. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryce Harper. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Late with the swing there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Bomber deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out. Stepping in, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 down, base is empty. And the sweeper is off the plate. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one almost got him. Raleigh Fingers on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And he deals. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Carroll hustling after it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Ground ball right side. Pena throws to first in time, and that's the inning. Top of inning number 7, and now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. And there's one away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Pena, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Donaldson winds and fires. Out to short. Castro zips it across, and a couple of quick outs. Now here is Carlos Beltran. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And it's through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Corbin Carroll, the next to hit, 1 for 2. And ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Donaldson kicks and deals. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Carlos Santana. So they turn things over to the righty, Randy Rodriguez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one in triple digits.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. So next, Gil Hodges. And that is out of play. 0-1 down.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's
No pitch
inside.
off the plate. Ball 2.
That one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Hard hit, right side. 2 up, 2 down. B-Ray coming to the plate now. That's outside. Ball 1. All tied up. You're at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball. There's a strike.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Hit in the air, left field. And that is that. Back here in the desert. Now it's the DH, Jacob Wilson. Castro tosses across the first. 1 up, 1 down. Corey Seager digs in now. Not even close there. Ball 1. Into the outfield, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
He's under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Harper now. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch misses there. And that's ball 1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. To the right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Castro, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. And it remains 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 for 3. So here comes the big lefty. Aroldis Chapman to the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Seager throws across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down. Back here at Chase Field. And here is Hoskins. Donaldson back to work. Marte. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. Late swing, fouled off.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
All tied up here at the top of the 9th. That one misses. Now 1-2. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
On the ground to the left. Oh, great stop. Not in time. Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. And he blows that one by him at 100. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Donaldson with a pick off to first, and he's back in safely. Two outs. Fastball is outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pena, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the run, throw to first. In time, got him. And that'll do it. And we're back. So bottom of the 9th, here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Just off the inside edge.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And there's a hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. And it's even up.
1-1.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball misses. You got to throw. Safe. And the winning run is now in scoring position. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Winning run stands at second. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Corey Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot. Bunts it in the air. And there's one away. So digging in, Carlos Santana. He's already homered here in this one. So they turn to their closer, Michael Kopech. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And it's off the wall. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only 1 gone.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Quarter infielders playing in. And that one is inside ball 1. That one at triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Kopech deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out, but no advance from the runners. And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swings and misses. Strike 1. To the right side, Pena. In plenty of time to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed on to extra innings. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Pinch hitter coming on, Hunter Goodman. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1. Ball, catch inside.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Beltran headed for the plate. He'll score, and that's a leadoff double.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Goodman leads off second with nobody out. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. 1 away in the top half of the 10th. Here's Siegs to the plate now. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land. And a foul ball. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jose Iglesias. Looking to drive in a run with 1 out and a runner at third.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now. And
there goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in extra innings. And now the 0-1. And that one missing low.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Ball 3.
Good pitchers make
3 balls,
pitches in
1
big
strike.
situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter
No,
up,
that's it.
runner in scoring
Ball 4.
position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And now here is
Outside,
Harper.
that's a ball.
First offering, and it just misses. On a second, but he's in there. Safe as a run scores on the play. Rhys Hoskins getting ready to hit. Hoskins pushes it foul.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times.
Throw on to Santana. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So 2 down now, and here is Ted Simmons. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Guerrero, the runner at third. Harper on at second with 2 down. Just missed. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ketel Marte up to the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 1 out, the runner at second. And here in extra innings. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Got him looking for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. That's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. Just fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me capers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While my shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And the call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably. Think you we talk about we should've called the troops. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the spark bang let loose. Chill, man, chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Back in the booth.
Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the American Giants taking on the Diablos. Ready to go now, and here is Ha-Seong Kim. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He'll touch them all. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Hard hit left side. Moncada tossed to first. One out in the top of the first. Michael Conforto will climb in. Up the middle. Wilson. Got him.
He's out.
2 outs. Base is empty. Now the batter now, Jorge Posada. Line drive. Steer snags it on the run. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is in for a strike. Base hit, left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here is Moncada. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one just misses.
2-2 to count.
This one in the air, right field. 1 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground to third. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2.
Knock, knock on my door. Is this redemption for my soul?
Back here in the desert, and here comes Bellinger. Skubal back to work. That one pushed to the left and foul. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Slow roller to first, and foul ball. Up the middle. Oh, and that liner got him. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his... Back here at Chase Field, Bryce Harper to the plate. Tap foul at the plate.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Posada collects, fires to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And a foul ball. Goodman off of first with 2 away. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Headed towards the corner, Bellinger in a full sprint. That is the inning. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. Here comes Chris Taylor. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Wilson sizes this one up, and there's 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Singled and scored his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Kim throws right, bats left. Hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a native of South Korea. Cut on and lifted in the air. And there are 2 outs. Here's Trey Turner. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Fly ball down the line. He makes the grab, and that is that. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Off the plate, and that is ball 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Just missed. Inside, just missed. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. Now at the plate, Jacob Wilson.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Runner takes off. Strike in there.
0-1.
Rose save. Posada too late with the throw. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. On a line, base hit. Beltran around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Moncada in the box now as he leaves that one up high. That missed inside, and it's 2-0. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Now this is in the air down the line. Bellinger snags it for the second out. Next is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Jorge Polanco. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. And here is Michael Conforto. Grounded out his first time. And it's fouled away. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Moncada settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. This one in the air. Hoskins hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in the desert, and now the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Ball 1 to Bryce. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
On the ground right side. A dive. He's got it. From his knees, the throw. And they get the out. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Bellinger makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit weakly on the ground. The throw to first, and that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Skubal back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning. And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. And that's fouled off. Bellinger gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Steer makes a nice running catch. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Juan. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here comes Chris Taylor. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Puts a bunt down. Pena. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they take a 2-run lead. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. 1 for 2. Out towards left center. Steer. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. Maybe bluffing there as he returns to third. Here's Turner now. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Randy Rodriguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitch. Out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Back here at Chase Field, now it's the second baseman, Jeremy Pena. First pitch just misses.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And this is inside. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a
runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 2. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Fly ball to right. Bellinger. And there's 2 away. So up next, Carlos Beltran. He reached on a walk his first time. Juan brings it in for the third out.
Just like Vegas in the sun. Ain't no quitting till I'm done. No harm in having fun.
And we're back. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Fought off foul. Conforto goes 6'1", 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
No ball, two
that
strikes.
slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out. Jorge Posada will hit next.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Just
Hold
not
on,
able to
count.
catch up to that velocity.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Into left center for a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Foul ball. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. In the air, left field, Steer. And that is that.
Soy una chica mala, soy una niña traviesa, quiero que nos desosseguemos.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. And that one clips the corner.
Ball, that's low.
That one ripped. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here is Yoan Moncada. That one the other way. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Vladdy up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Slings it across. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Comebacker to the mound. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Chris Taylor now.
1 pitch, 1 out.
That one out to right. Harper ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim. 1 for 3. Aaron Bummer into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hoskins. He steps on the bag, and the lefty reliever does his job. Just 1 pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. Here's Bryce Harper. Little chopper rolls foul. Donaldson delivers. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Donaldson winds and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Headed towards the corner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. And Hoskins into second, and he's got himself a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
Really important at bat coming up now.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. Ball 1 there. Fouled off. He was late.
Ball in.
That one at triple digits.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on the...
Into center. Kim makes the catch, and that is that. Back here in the desert, here's the shortstop at the play, Trey Turner. And there's a strike. Bummer. A very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
So Trey goes down on strikes. So digging in, Jorge Polanco, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Way inside, gets out of the way. Up the middle. What a stop from his backside. Low throw, picked, he's safe. And next is the designated hitter, Michael Conforto. Outside, 1-0. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, the stuff is just too good to fail.
High fly ball down the left field line. And there's 2 away.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Posada in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. In the air, right field. Harper hustling after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Donaldson back to work. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. And that one is inside.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. One out, runner at second. Jacob Wilson now at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. On the ground. Trey Turner gloves it. There's one. In there. He's safe. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a chopper out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And that is the inning. Back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Cody Bellinger. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swings through that one. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Anthony Santander. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Lifted in the air down the left side. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ripped to short. Zips it to first. One out, bottom of the 9th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And that one pulled foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a good eye there. Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball to strike. Hoskins pushes it foul. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Y se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, imagina lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Y se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila. Son una bandida, buscan que la le bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila. Liche en la valija, más el edit. Foto tienen fija. La baby en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gana está en mi roster. Entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow. John Gama, dando de la mata. Desde el valle en las hamacas. Salvi, si les tomas es que les está dando vértigo. Viendo para acá arriba.
Beat up the block in the gun, I press a little button, I open the wings. Ain't no advance in the deal I just signed. I don't need to label, controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes, I dance on my own, and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus, weight independent, it's punching, it's reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist, skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the scene's how I be preferring my venison. Winnows and black of the mineral sentence, and I was apprenticing under a villain. Face full of metal to pay my respects. I slaughter my dentist to get his new grilling. The incoming call from Shibuya Connects. I look in my closet, it's mold on the ceiling. Master pick gets Aaron Donald, it's hard to explain the rush of the feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choke, I call it a trail. Bent over the tide, my monitor fell. Cloaking device on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. It's brioche and toast in the world. It's Tarragon butter, moon walking the pan like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, the Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate a city. The rats and digits, I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats and digits, I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats and digits, I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats and digits, I found a way to go get it. Yeah. I feel like Joe Juan. I like to score on a play and set up another. Table for two, I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buff. Excuse me a second. Don't really matter to Lord. Yo, I'ma turn it to furnace. Love a hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight, I turn on the burners. Flip a switch for the because you cheer the spice strips. MS 398 size 11, I crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They match so perfectly with this new ghost. They trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it, I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williamson. I'm gonna be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram. 1-on-1 cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my price. I'm grateful as ever cause it took a village. Way I've been a shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working with not really feeling. Needed a breath, so I bit on a bullet. I still got some cracks in my molars. Get on a flight at my Broward headquarters as soon as the weather gets colder. 7% get the strikes like professional bowler. The Fetty, the rats and digits, I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats and digits, I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats and digits, I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I guess so much I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say terrible thing away. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rats, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. While plastic taking my coat from me. I blasted open. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease. Yeah, baby, that's why I little baby, that's why I step all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working, your tribe a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no mountain, then find a song that I can down. Bad, do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like 3 in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling, wanna meet me. Girl, that cold, make it pie sicker. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Country and Kool-Aid and bags, a hot picker. She gon' keep a sticker. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why
On the way home from the studio, I walked in to I sat down for a drink or two. I didn't get very far. She sat right there next to me. Oh, just drinking that drink so easily. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why
They will always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes. They will always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better.
This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the American Giants taking on the Diablos. First pitch coming your way next.
This is beyond you. You deserve it.
Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Nate Pearson.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
I'm in my zone. If you're a hater, then leave me alone. I gotta go. Get to the dough.
Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim.
The second baseman, number 6.
That one to first, Guerrero. He takes it on his own, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Trey Turner at the plate. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Goodman gathers, throws the first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And now Jorge Polanco. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Beltran moving in on this one, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, and today's starter, John Donaldson. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Now here is Jacob Wilson. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Yeah, that's fouled off. Donaldson delivers. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. And they tag him out. And here is Xander Bogaerts. First pitch misses. 1 out, bases empty. Bogaerts swings through that one.
1-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Got him swinging. Here is Bryce Harper. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Look at me.
Second inning set to go. Michael Conforto will climb in. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one fouled off. And that's outside. 1-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Jorge Posada the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Ball 1, no strikes. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
1-2.
Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in Houston, bottom half of inning number 2, digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Turner gets it to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Trey Turner gloves it. Gets the catcher by a step. Next to hit, Carlos Beltran. And that misses.
That's the ball.
Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Right side. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Pearson back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pearson, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. He'll do it himself, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. So digging in, Stephen Juan. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a ball line to center. Beltran makes the play. Out number 2. Here comes Chris Taylor. Slider misses outside. Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
2-1.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 3-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Jeremy Pena. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fought off foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Leo DeVries. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Next offering is fouled back. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. This is Corbin Carroll.
Yeah, we pulling up, kicking in the front door. Yeah, say you about that action, we know that.
Swing and a bouncer. Donaldson to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim. Foul ball there. This one lifted in the air, left field. Harper has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Trey Turner now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Now he breaks his bat. DeVries handles, throws to first. Close play against the speedy runner. Here's the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. Pulls that one foul. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here at Dyken Park, bottom of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Donaldson winds and fires. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Bogarts stands in here, takes ball 1 low. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That's in there. And the count is even, 2-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Posada collects, fires to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one back there, and that is a foul ball. 2 outs. That one pushed to the left and foul. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. And here is Michael Conforto. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one hit to right. Carroll moving under it. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. Flied to right his first time. That's in there. 0-1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
That one outside.
2 balls,
2-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And downstairs.
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Down the line. And that drops foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed. And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Guerrero gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one at triple digits.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. It's 2-0. At the plate, Carlos Beltran. That one inside, and that's ball 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And there's one away. And now, Jeremy Pena.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
High fly ball, right field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So up next, Leo DeVries. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
It's 0-1.
And ball 1.
1-1.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
No, that missed.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Outside low. And it's 2-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
2-2's the count.
That one ran inside, almost got him. On the ground to third. And it's through for a hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And a 1-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Runner at second, 2 down.
Nope, that's in.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Bellinger. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Pearson back to work. Santander measures 6 feet. Two inches, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So digging in, Stephen Juan. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Harper makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Chris Taylor. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. In the air, right field, Carroll. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 in this one. And a swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Man at first, nobody out. Here's Harper now.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Outside low, and it's 1-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And there's a foul ball. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, Bogaerts on the go. Bellinger drifts towards it. Hauls it in, 2 away. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Goodman now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And a foul ball. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Ball one there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 foul.
And he got him. Hesung Kim digs in now. This one in the air. Bogarts settles underneath it. Corrals it. And there's one down. Here's Trey Turner.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
This one in the air. Squeezes it. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Polanco will hit next. He was late there, strike one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. So now the DH spot, Jeremy Pena. That one drilled left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the second baseman, Leo DeVries. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's down and in. A slider missed. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. That one fouled off. Just missed. Swings through that.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And a swing and a miss. Down on. The batter will be Michael Conforto. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Just misses with that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Cody Bellinger now at the plate.
And he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 3 in this one. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-2.
This one in the air right field, and that will drop foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here comes Sander Bogaerts. And first offering is fouled off. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Posada down to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. So here is Bryce Harper.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Next offering upstairs.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
And that's outside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This is again 5 in a row.
You know, the 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't.
Runner on the go. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. 2 outs. Runner goes again. Pitch misses in.
2 balls.
Back when you can throw. Save. Posada too late with the throw. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. Crow Armstrong at third with 2 away. So now 2 on and 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. He's already homered in this game. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a critical spot. For both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0. So 2 down. Next to hit, Carlos Beltran. And it's fouled away. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit, and all eyes on the mound as he begins the ninth inning, working on a perfect game.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
Juan, the next to hit, takes outside. And he hits a ground ball right side. And foul ball. Rocketed out towards right center. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. Round second, digging for third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
And just like that, the perfect game bid is no more. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner at third with one gone. Chris Taylor, the next to hit. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play. So they're down to their final out. And now Hesung Kim and a foul ball.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Ball game. 6-1.
I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. Permission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you'd be the luck, but you didn't make a. Even if you made it, she ain't never coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack. Michael Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got up and the gang. We had sacks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of to me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grabbed it and I be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any grand.
She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got up and the gang.
We had sacks and some dirty bands, blowing bands out, but still, that's the price of gas.
I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me.
from the revolutionaries to the conservatives. A black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. The making of the mob, the changing of the guard, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb. The big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerged over the odds. The victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder. If it's blood in the water, no stopping the top shotter. I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get medevac to the trauma. To the lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion, I am the most hated one alive. Was fired, another one. I represent the unwanted, undesired. Wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testified to lyrical. I'm guilty but justified.
I started running the streets when I was 9. When I started running around at 9, I knew what I was gonna do when I was 10.
Trust the vibe when it's the fly